From the moment you wake up in the morning to the moment you fall asleep, you're bombarded with thousands of logos. Most of us don't think twice about all the corporate logos we see every day. But look again. There just might be something extra hidden beneath the surface. Here are some famous logos with the hidden meanings behind them. Subaru. The cluster of stars in the Subaru logo makes perfect sense if you speak Japanese. They represent a group of stars in the Taurus constellation called Pleiades. In Japanese, this constellation is called Subaru, which means unite. The largest star in the logo represents Subaru Corporation, formerly Fuji Heavy Industries, and the 5 smaller stars are for the 5 companies that merged to form Fuji Heavy Industries in the 1950s. In 2003, Fuji took the Subaru logo as their main corporate logo, since they've clearly always been proud of their cars.
The little Subaru is cheap and ugly, but it goes anywhere the big cars go.
Domino's. Domino's has come a long way over the years. After dropping out of college twice because he couldn't afford tuition, Tom Monahan borrowed $900 to buy a tiny pizza place called Dominic's in Michigan in 1960. 5 years later, he bought 2 more locations, but the former owner of Dominic's refused Monahan the right to use his name for the new restaurants, so a delivery driver suggested the name Domino's. The rest is pizza history. The 3 dots on the Domino on the pizza chain's logo represent the 3 original Domino's locations. According to the logo website Logaster, Monahan planned to add another dot to the Domino in the logo after every new location opened up. It's a good thing he didn't, since as of 2013, the company has about 12,000 locations worldwide. It's a lot of dots. Amazon. If there's one website that you take for granted, it's Amazon. Amazon is the only place where you can purchase 50 pounds of dog food, a pair of wireless headphones, and a pillowcase with a picture of Nicolas Cage shirtless on it all at once, and have it delivered to your house in 2 days or less. Amazon sells just about everything, and their logo subtly reflects that. At the dawn of the new millennium, Amazon unveiled the logo that they continue to use today. It may look like a smile, as in, "I'm happy I don't have to leave my house ever again to buy socks or toilet paper," but the curved line under the Amazon logo is actually an arrow that starts at the A and points to Z, meaning they sell everything from A to Z. Tostitos. A party isn't a party without tortilla chips and salsa, so it's no surprise that Tostitos wanted to embrace that identity with a hidden image in their logo. If you look closely at the T, I, and second T in the word Tostitos, it shows 2 people sharing a single chip and dipping it in a bowl of red salsa, according to a 2013 press release. The logo and packaging is meant to illustrate the look and feel of a party in the bag, and if you happen to find yourself in the bag after a party, Tostitos got your back there too. Just before the 2017 Super Bowl, the brand launched a bag that detects if you've been consuming alcohol and gives you an option to call an Uber if you've had too much to drink. You're looking out, bag. United States Cyber Command. The United States Cyber Command has the important job of protecting the country's military networks from cyber attacks. As an institution that deals mainly in cryptic codes, it's no surprise that even their logo hides a secret message. In fact, it took a professional technology security expert to break the code. In 2010, Computer World magazine reported that threat researcher and antivirus techie Sean Paul Correll was the first to figure out the hidden message in the logo. Correll figured out that the characters in the gold ring of the logo are an MD5 hash. To those of us who aren't tech experts, MD5 is a 128-bit cryptographic hash most often used to verify file integrity, which still explains absolutely nothing.
Someone spent a lot of time on this anti-hacking software. I'm gonna have to go into hardcore hacking mode.
And in case you were wondering, the top secret code is just the Cyber Command's mission statement. Mercedes-Benz. When it comes to symbols of luxury, the simple 3-pointed star of a Mercedes-Benz carries a lot of street cred, but the Mercedes-Benz logo didn't start off as a logo at all. According to the auto site, The Newswheel, the design comes from a postcard that automotive pioneer Gottlieb Daimler sent to his wife in the 1870s to represent the location of his house and how light will shine over his factory and bring prosperity. Daimler's sons, Paul and Adolf, began using a 3-pointed star logo for their auto manufacturing brand DMG in the early 1900s. When DMG merged with Benz and C in 1926, they included the famous star with a laurel wreath. The wreath has since been abandoned, leaving just the 3 points in the star, which represent their dominion at land, sea, and air. It makes total sense now why there are more Mercedes-Benz Decepticons than Autobots. Unilever. Unilever is one of those consumer goods companies that practically runs the world. They own more than 400 brands that are sold in nearly 200 countries. Go ahead, get a can of Axe body spray and flip it around. Grab a jar of mayonnaise, some dishwasher soap. Yep, that's the Unilever logo. But what are all of those little pictures inside of the big U? According to Unilever, there are 25 mini logos inside of their logo, and each icon has a rich meaning and represents some aspect of our effort to make sustainable living commonplace. Some of the logos make sense, like a strand of hair to represent the shampoo brands they own, and an ice cream cone, because they own brands like Good Humor. But others are a bit of a stretch, like how a bee represents the community spirit of our people and our commitment to find innovative ways of working to reduce our environmental footprint. Baskin-Robbins. When Baskin-Robbins recruited the advertising juggernaut Ogilvy and Mather in 1953, the ad firm wanted to highlight that the company had an astonishing number of ice cream flavors.
Pick any of our 30 wonderful flavors, and don't forget the nuts.
Considering that whenever you go to Baskin-Robbins, they're always out of the flavor that you want, it might be hard to believe that they have more than 31 flavors today. But after 6 decades, the 31 is still hidden in their logo. If you look at the B and the R on the company's revamped 2006 logo, you can see the 31 hidden right in the middle, proving once again that Baskin-Robbins is always a step ahead of you.
You found out.
Baskin-Robbins always finds out.
Thanks for watching. Click the grunge icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.